So far, our site has been online at the server's IP address. Now let's give it a domain of our own with the encrypted HTTPS protocol. In this tutorial, I'll also show you how to set your domain up on Cloudflare. On the site's card, I click Connect a Domain. I can do the same from the Actions menu, point a domain here. Either way opens the same wizard. Step 1. I type the domain I bought for this tutorial, samplewebsite.xyz. As you can see, its DNS isn't on a provider server manager can talk to yet. So Faro, our assistant, helps me move it to Cloudflare. Cloudflare is one of the biggest networks on the internet, an intermediary between your site and its visitors, and it's free. I open Cloudflare, where I already have an account, click Domains, then add a domain and enter my domain. I choose the free plan and land on the Review Records page. I click Continue, get my two name servers, and copy both. Then I go to where I bought the domain. I use Namecheap. And replace its name servers with the two from Cloudflare. It's the only manual step, and you do it once. In the domain's name server settings, I switch to custom DNS and paste in the two name servers. Then I save. Propagation can take a while, up to a couple of days in theory, though usually much less. I click Update and wait for it to spread across the internet. Back in Server Manager, on Step 2, I wait a moment for the change to take effect. While I wait for Cloudflare's email, I can also click the button at the bottom right to check. We wait a few minutes and click again. Not active just yet. Once it's on Cloudflare, I give Server Manager a token scoped to just this domain. So it can create the DNS record for me. From Cloudflare's main page, I open the top right menu, go to My Profile, then API Tokens, Create Token, and pick the Edit Zone DNS template. Under Permissions, I check it's set to Edit. Under Zone Resources, I pick my site from the dropdown and leave everything else as is. Here you could set the token's lifetime. But since I'll delete it right after the video, I don't set a date. I click Continue and create the token. I copy the token, it's shown only once, and go back to Server Manager. I paste the token and continue. It shows me exactly the record it'll write. My domain, pointing at this server. The last step, is an email for the certificate. Server Manager configures the web server and gets a free HTTPS certificate from Let's Encrypt. And now we're back in the chat. Where Faro takes over. It shows me the commands, and every change to the server asks for my approval first. The assistant configures Caddy and requests the certificate. And there it is, our site now on the domain we bought, secured with HTTPS. This is the flow for sites created by Server Manager, which run on Caddy. If your server already runs Nginx, Apache, or Traefik, the steps are a little different. We'll cover that in the next video. You can read this whole guide anytime at servermanager.dev help connect a domain.